Hello? Oops. The room is super illuminated. I'm on the floor. Well, not technically on the floor. There's a mattress. And I've been sleeping down here for I want to say 3 days. I think, but it should be more than that at this point cuz I've had these down here since my friends came over, which was on Saturday to Sunday, and it's Thursday today, so it's been like considerably more time since then. Mm. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, I've been sleeping here for 4 weeks, 4 days. What the fuck? Um, it's just two mattresses in the room. His mattress number one and mattress number two, and I sleep in the middle of it with a blanket under me so that I don't fall into the crack. And these are different sizes. Like, it's really annoying. But I've been too lazy to clear them away and sleep on my bed. So my bed is empty. I got a new plushie. He's cute. He was cheap, and you can tell. Like, at least half of the reason I bought him was because I really love this little earring that he's got. Because this guy, although being 60 euros, almost 65, although he was so expensive, he did not have an earring. Like, not even a printed on one. So I pierced his ears now, and he just gets to wear my earrings. But this one's got a cute own one. I did have to modify it. Like, the little, you couldn't stick it into his ear. Like, it's actually in there now. It can't focus, but whatever. It used to be just like a clip-on, but it would just fall off, obviously, because it's a soft plushie. The earring is just going to slip off of the soft fabric. Speaking of soft fabric, though, he is very, very soft. Like, his head, so soft. Dare I say better than him? Because his hair is like, it's actual hair. It's like fur, right? But the thing about that is that it really quickly like gets matted, and you can't do anything about it because if you brush it, it's gonna get matted in 5 seconds again. And at some point, it's also just gonna rip out his hair, and I would prefer for him to not be bald. But you know, these things aren't actually made to be like used; they're kind of just display pieces. But that hasn't stopped me from putting him in my bag and taking him everywhere. And the same fate will befall this little guy. I'm gonna have to get like an extra bag just to carry all my plushies around, because we do have that one, was my first one. It kind of kickstarted the plushie collecting, really, that I got from a friend as a birthday gift last year. He's been demoted to shrine standee ever since I got this one that I liked more because he's way cuter. That one looks fucked up if you take the mask off. That's why he keeps the mask on. These two guys also have masks. This is from the 60 euro one. It's entirely embroidered. Details here, and the black is the only part that's actually fabric. And then this one, which is this faux leather plastic stuff, and then this one, which actually you can see it kind of glistens. And the only embroidered part is blue. Everything else is like this little leather or golden pieces. This belongs to this guy. I do still really like this one, probably because he's like the OG, the one I like the most. And also because he's got the full fit, okay? And his uniform is important to me, okay? He's got all the parts. Except for the bird, but you know, you would have to actually 3D print that thing. Ow, my head hurts. My friend hit me over the head with a speaker by accident like 2 days ago. Anyway, that's why I like him so much, because he's got like the entire uniform, plus pants, plus his jabot, plus the shirt, plus shoes. He's got it all. Plus paws. So like, what more could you want? But there are more Zande plushes out there, and I wanted them. So I'm getting them. I did one commission to pay for them. I begged someone, not begged, I was like, hey, do you need a commission? And he was like, no, not really. And like 2 days later, he was like, actually, can you draw this for me? And I charged him $60 for it. It was just a detailed, fully rendered icon commission of a fairly complex design, which is why it was so expensive. But, you know, that gave me the opportunity to afford this guy, and then another one that's coming in the mail. Back to the review now. This guy only has pants, the mask, the earring, and this, like, cloak thing, because he's modeled after the Lazo trailer Dottore, which is fine, but you can tell a lot of their plushies just have, like, these cloak-type clothes, because they're obviously cheaper to make, because it's not, like, a million parts like this one that have to individually be made. It's literally just a circle, you know? A circle with, like, the fur on top here, which they gave him a little fake hood. It's just a square, kind of, but it's over there. I've thought about removing it. It's whatever, though. And you close it with Velcro that you can't even see. But, you know, it's cute. It's good that, they decided to replicate an outfit that actually does use a cloak. But he's completely naked underneath. He only gets pants. He doesn't even get shoes. So I tried looking into actually buying him clothes. But the thing is, most of the time, you can usually, like, buy the doll without the clothes and stuff sometimes. Like, on the Plush Wonderland website, which is where I got this one, you can choose to just buy the clothes, or just buy the doll, or just buy the doll and clothes, or doll and clothes plus a skeleton, which is what this guy has, so that you can kind of, like, you know, move him. He's very, like, he's hard as a rock, this thing. You, look at this. I can't squish him, like, at all. Even his head. And I thought when I got this one that he was super firm for a plushie, because, you know, like, this is a normal plushie with, like, similar proportions, you know? Squish, squish, super soft, you know? Not him. Not any of these guys. Him, I can squish his arms, though. See? His arms, and then, like, his body and legs. This one, he is so full of stuffing. I think if you punctured him with a needle, he would explode like a balloon. Like, it's so difficult to squish him at all. The hands are, like, the thickest material I've ever come across. It's, like, it's entire, like, solid. Oh my gosh. You can kind of hear the skeleton squeak. Can you hear that? Probably not. But it goes like, ear, ear. You can only slightly move him because he's so full of stuffing that it doesn't really allow for much, like, movement, even though he does have a skeleton. Like, I can, like, put his arms up a little, and then down a little, and then, like, to the front, ever so slightly, and to the back. Squeak, squeak. Jesus. But it's fine. You know, I slept with him in my bed yesterday, and I didn't get woken up by the fact that I got, like, punctured in the skull or something because I was laying on him. So it's, like, fine, or whatever. I don't know if they adjusted the, like, filling capacity to go along with the fact that he's got a skeleton, because you can order them with or without a skeleton. This one does not even offer a skeleton. Skeletons here cost, like, €2 extra. So I was like, oh, why not? I ordered both of... Oh yeah, did I say that before? I ordered another plushie from this brand because they have 2 Dottore designs. The other one doesn't have any clothes at all. They didn't make any for him. He just... he looks really miserable, too. He's got, like, that miserable face that's, like... It was too funny. And, you know, since I got the money to get both, I got both. Including shipping. But I most likely will be doing some adjustments to this guy. I thought about removing some of the plush filling, but like I said, I think I'm not a skilled enough seamster to actually try that, since, like I said, I think if I open any of the seams, it's just going to explode out of him. Yeah. Also, this one has another gigantic ass. What is the plush company's, like, obsession with giving them all big ass? I don't get it. But he's here now. He's really cute. I enjoy the details. You can't really see it, but the Fatui symbol here, which this one also has, He's got it just on like the right side of his chest. Very cute. This one's blue and silver, and this one's just red. And it sparkles. It has a little sparkle thread. Very cute, very pretty. He's got a belly button. Nice. His pants are too small for his gigantic ass. They barely cover it. Well, we'll see what other modifications I'll make to him. Maybe one day we'll actually get brave enough to adjust his filling. I wonder what the other one's going to be like, because the other one has similar fur-like hair like this one, except I think it's a little bit longer. And the other one also has the front strands of hair are very important to me as well, because they're like part of his brand, I guess. These ones are like are they double-sided? I don't know. They're not double-sided. It's just, I think that's just the way that this plush fabric, this fur fabric is, where like the front has the fur on it and this one has the back like that. The one back there, he has a similar plush fabric like this, except it's glued on both sides for the strands of hair at the front. This one almost looks like he only has one strand of hair, because the other one is so short that it just like kind of is here, just like So yeah, the other one's also a little bit too short. I feel like if you draw a chibi of Dottore, you're going to have to exaggerate the strands of hair at the front to still make him look like himself, because else it just kind of gets lost. So you can see it's him, but at the same time it's like, who is this? I still love him though. Also the shape of this is just a little bit awkward. Like it has like a weird little like bulging out part at the side of there. So yeah. And also it's just kind of a bit raggedy. You can't really see it that well, but like it's a bit ragged. See, and that's the thing about this, where it's like the sides aren't embroidered. Like this one has an embroidered shape. You really can't see it. On the back it's a bit more visible. You can see that there's embroidery. This one doesn't have that. It's just the cut fabric and just like fucking raw dogging it. Yeah. As for color, I think this one is more color accurate, speaking of the hair only, because like that's kind of only the important part. They're both white as hell. This one, I don't know if it's just because I've had him for longer and he has like dirt spots or whatever, but I think this one has slightly more. This one has yellow undertones in the skin color, and this one has pink undertones, which kind of works, as this one uses a kind of orange color for like the skin details, and this one uses pink. You can kind of see it on the top eyelid and his belly button. So I think that works. But I prefer the hair color for this one, because it's true that his hair color is kind of like a muted pastel bluish kind of color. And this is genuine mint. It dips way more into green than it should, which is fine, you know, but this is usually a color I would rather attribute to Webtoon Dottore, which is also kind of just kind of my headcanon, because Webtoon Dottore also has blue hair, except I tend to always draw him with mint colored hair. I don't know where that came from. I think it's because mint is more saturated, and it's like, oh, he's younger, so he's like more saturated, because old people are gray. But yeah, I can look past the color issue. It's not really an issue, it's just a preference. I like this hair more, because I think it's easier to take care of. Although this one is very cute, and it makes it more, not exactly lifelike, but you know what I mean. Like, this is full-on plushie, this is kind of just a little guy. I'm not sure how to explain that, but I will be making some minor adjustments to the Akasha terminals, to this one's hair, for sure. And then, what I do like about this is the eyes, how expressive they are. They're so detailed. Can you focus on him, please? It's not that hard. But yeah, they're like really cute. Can you see him, please? This one doesn't have any like interesting eyelashes. This one is really detailed on the eyes. Like, it's kind of crazy. It uses 3 different kinds of red. Actually, one of them is the same color of pink that they use in the skin details, and then another type of red for the mouth outline. So That's 3/4 different types of red for the face alone, plus white of the highlights. This one uses also 3 colors of red and then an orange and black. This one doesn't utilize any black in the embroidery at all. This one actually isn't pure black. It's actually like a very, very dark blue now that I look at it. But yeah, this one is a bit simpler. You know, he doesn't have any like super extravagant eyelashes, which usually how I draw Dottore is by putting like 2 little bottom eyelashes, which this one does have. This one has 3. I added the bottom lashes in that one. But yeah, I'm excited for the other one to come in, which I don't know when that'll be, because usually they send, if you order 2 things at the same time, Plush Wonderland, which is where this one and the one that's in transit right now, just coming soon, that's where they're from. This one is from Plush Shop, which is another bigger plush brand right now that they produce a lot of different fandoms, a lot of anime and cartoon stuff. They're also the same people who sell the like Meow series of like the cat plushies, which I don't like the Dottore ones that they have. I really don't like them. I am not a fan. I think the Prime one they have is a little bit ugly. They fucked up his mask. Anyway. It's alright. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the next one will arrive soon. I think this one must have taken 2 weeks, I think. I don't remember. Processing was really fast. It was in 3 days done, actually, I think, because usually they say processing takes like 7 to 10 days. And the other one took the entire 10 days of processing, so I didn't get them at the same time. Because they said that they would usually send, if you order 2 things, usually they get sent at the same time, but I guess there was some stuff going on with the second one where they couldn't send it immediately. Removing some loose threads, which he does have. This one, I don't remember having any loose threads, which points to a higher quality usually. This one also doesn't have paws, which is fine. I think they're ball joint skeletons, because you can go with them in any direction. Look, he's walking. Yeah, I'm happy with him though. I think he's quite cute. We'll see how the next one will turn out and how I will prevent him from being 24/7 naked. I'm gonna have to probably sew him some clothes, but like I said, I'm not very great at sewing, so we're gonna have to see how that works. Sit down. Alright, that's about it.